Alright, what's good, y'all? This J.C.A. Reactions. I'm John. I'm back once again. About to get into very looking forward to video a video I was looking forward to yesterday, but unfortunately we had a tragic loss yesterday. I'm sure y'all already know. The Kobe Bryant, his daughter, and other people died in a helicopter crash, man. So if this video seemed lackluster to y'all or the whole nine or whatever, man, y'all know why. I'm still in disbelief about that, man. And cause it was just unexpected, bro. I ain't picture this. Like, I was just waking up. I just got up out of my sleep, got on my computer, about to get done with the rest of my videos, put them on my channel, and the first thing I see is the headline: Kobe Bryant and 9 others pass away. And I automatically didn't believe it. I automatically I couldn't believe it, man. But I'll get into that I'll get into the rest of that in the end of the video, man. So let's get off the heavy stuff. Let's get into the video, man. So what? Oh yeah, I'm screen recording. What the fuck I'm doing? The original link will be in the description box below. Y'all want to check it out without my commentary and whatnot, man. So without further ado, about to give out this content strictly from me to you. Let's get it.
Throughout the Earths of Marvel and DC Comics, there are hundreds, no, thousands of superheroes saving the day. But what if I told you there were even more across the multiverse?
Oh, great, and we don't have enough to keep track of already.
Miles Morales, the Spider-Man of Marvel's Earth number 1610.
And Static, the electric genius from DC's Dakotaverse. He's whizzing a boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Now let's get to it.
At first glance, the world of Earth 1610 isn't so different from our own. But look closer and you'll find Coca-Soda instead of Coca-Cola, PDNY officers instead of NYPD.
And a hamburger and fries can cost 30,000 goddamn dollars.
But perhaps the greatest difference in this
so-called
Ultimate Universe was that Peter Parker, the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, was dead.
And
yeah.
Miles Morales. He was your typical kid from
good movie too, by the way.
Didn't have much to worry about except his overbearing mom and dad. Hey kid, appreciate your folks while you have them. You never know when they're gonna pull a surprise Uncle Ben.
Well, Miles spent most of his time with his more laid-back Uncle Aaron, who turned out to be a secret supercriminal.
The Crowler.
Totally relatable.
The Crowler, whatever he was.
Into a secret lab, Aaron accidentally scooped up a spider. The next time Miles visited, the spider got loose and, you know what happens.
Miles, let's go. This spider carried the genetic-enhancing Oz formula. Yet another attempt to recreate Captain America's infamous super soldier serum. It had previously transformed Peter Parker into the first Spider-Man.
Wait a minute, who came up with the idea to store the super serum in a freaking spider?
Scientists can be weird sometimes.
Maybe next time, put it in something that can't walk away. It's got 8 legs. That's like 4 times more walking power.
Sure. Either way, with his new powers, Miles donned red and black to become the ultimate Spider-Man.
Yeah.
As the newest spider lad on the block, he does whatever a spider can. He's super strong, super fast, and has the overpowered super radar, the Spider Sense.
Spider Sense.
After meeting Peter's Aunt May, Miles took up the classic web shooters, complete with multiple types of long to short range webbing.
Yet another tool that would be perfect for snagging a beer from the fridge without leaving the couch.
Boomstick, he was a teenager.
Different universe, different drinking laws, right? And also, like Peter, he can stick to walls. You know, spider style.
Same thing like Spider-Man,
Miles
basically.
can control his body's interatomic attraction, essentially sticking to walls like a magnet. However, unlike Peter, this subatomic electron manipulation gave Miles a few extra moves of his own.
Yeah, the kid's got electric powers. He can zap people with a quick touch, fire off massive explosions, and even turn invisible.
Yeah.
Hey, what's that got to do with shocking people?
This Venom Sting can even take out the Ultimate Universe's Electro, a being literally made of electricity. But Miles didn't just shock him, he disrupted Electro's own charge. Similar to a miswiring sending too much electricity in one direction and shorting out your computer when somebody forgot to plug it into the surge protector.
Wiz, you know I don't believe in protection for anything.
Wow.
It's going in raw.
Anyway, as the new Spider-Man,
Really?
Miles obviously had a lot to live up to. After his Uncle Aaron died in front of him,
Ha! Told you somebody would pull a Ben.
Miles pushed past the heartache. He persisted, living up to
That
Peter's
uncle was
ideals,
cool as hell.
and eventually
I just gotta
stepped
put
out of
that
his
out
shadow
there.
to be Spider-Man in a way only he could.
Oh yeah, what's up, Danger? He can blast apart a building-sized monster and survived being slammed around by the giant Cassie Lang. That's Ant-Man's daughter.
He's smart enough to hack military drones and quick enough to destroy an alien device in a microsecond. Essentially, he needed to open and close a portal in an impossibly short time frame to prevent an alien force from invading. It's a long story.
Point is, he's super fast. With his spider sense, he can react to things before they even happen. He's super tough, too. He even survived being caught in this giant super collider exploding.
Measuring the size of this hole using real-world maps of New York and solving for fragmentation, we know this explosion must have been equivalent to about 222 tons of TNT.
Sure, that's not technically canon to the comics, but
222.36
guys,
tons of
main
TNT.
series Spider-Man has done way
Hopefully I can
crazier
remember
things.
this.
I mean, he has the same powers, and Miles has even beat the crap out of him. Classic Pete can bench press 130 tons, uses spider sense to dodge beams of light, and ripped apart Doc Ock's robo-arms, which once survived a 2-kiloton nuclear explosion. So I'd say the Super Collider feat checks out.
Unfortunately, Miles' electric powers can tire him out, and his spider sense does not protect him automatically, serving more as an alarm or proximity sensor.
But the youngins proved himself to be the best successor a Spider-Man could ever want, and more. He even got pulled
But
into
he
the Green
fast, so
Marvel
that's
timeline
all.
when they blew up the Ultimate Universe.
That's a good
Miles
balance for
Morales
that.
is truly one of the greats.
Don't wash them out. Wash the hands.
Despite
Now,
growing up
Static
in the
Shock,
most
I done
crime-filled
forgot
neighborhood of
a
Dakota
little bit of
City,
his powers, a
Virgil
little bit
Hawkins
besides
was a
from
pretty chill
electricity.
guy.
He spent his time playing D&D, reading comics, you know, typical nerd stuff.
How did he get his
But
powers
had one
anyway?
major problem, the classic sitcom bully. No teenage story is complete without it.
During school, he was frequently harassed by local gang leader
Yep,
Francis
I remember
Stone.
that.
Virgil's only refuge was one of his few friends, Larry Wade.
Larry convinced Virgil there was only one way to get rid of Francis for good. Join his own gang and pack some heat. Things got, well, pretty intense, and Virgil wasn't having any of it. It was time to bail like DC Comics on their cinematic universe.
But the damage was already done. The police arrived and let loose a massive canister of what seemed to be tear gas, but wasn't.
Yeah, this grape-looking mist was actually some experimental shit. It was supposed to tag each gang member so the cops could track them down later. But it was actually laced with radioactive quantum juice, which killed almost everybody. I hate it when that happens.
Luckily, Virgil was one of the few who survived, but the quantum juice still had an effect.
You could say he was shocked to find out what it did.
Yes, he began to
Him out
develop
of
electromagnetic
everybody
powers.
over there
Before this,
got picked
Virgil
to
always
have
felt out of his
superpowers.
league. But now, he was in a league of his own and became the superhero, Static.
Static Shock. Aye, aye.
Hell yeah! With these new powers, the guy was unstoppable. He could blow shit up with electric bolts quick as lightning, make explosion balls called Nova Bombs, and taser people with punches to the face.
Right, but he's not just good at shocking people. Static can alter the electron attraction of any object or surface. He can erect extremely durable electromagnetic
Wow, he
forces
went against the
to block
Flash,
most
too?
attacks. He can even move metal around like
I know that battle was
Magneto.
one-sided.
And slip metal under his feet to take to the sky. His favorite ride is the Static Saucer, a giant frisbee that doubles as a shield and buzzsaw. Think about it. Don't you wish your car could literally cut through traffic?
Obviously, turning superhuman overnight caught Virgil a bit off guard. But after a few speed bumps, he became a well-regarded superhero throughout the city of Dakota, even teaming up with fellow heroes like Icon and Rocket.
Icon and Rocket? Come on, where's Batman and Wonder Woman?
Oh, I should mention that while Static is part of the DC universe, he
Yeah.
did not start there. See, Static was originally created
Really?
by Milestone Comics, which eventually merged with DC. Their
Oh.
characters, including Static, existed in an alternate timeline known as the Dakotaverse. Then a guy named Dharma gained cosmic power and accidentally blew everything up, sending Static into the main DC timeline. It's really not too complicated.
That I did not know.
I've actually been working on a device to peer into alternate timelines.
Yeah, I remember that
but
dude.
unfortunately,
I
it
remember
still
him.
needs-
Button! Well now, old chap, what were we discussing but a moment ago?
Oh, shite, don't you know? Let's figure out who got wins a fatality kerfuffle.
Yes, I'm mad as hops. Let's begin, my fellow Ultra Cavadarian.
I regret everything.
Oh, I'll do it again!
No!
Well, no matter the universe, Static was always one-upping himself. He learned how to see ultraviolet light and how to make people glow. Wait, what's that got to do with shocking people?
That would be his ability to detect bioelectric auras. Static can also create power-draining plasma coils, disrupt the electrical impulses of others, and empower or heal himself by draining energy from outside sources.
He can literally reattach his severed arm with shock power. I'm not even joking. Look at this. Since when could electricity do that?
Clearly,
Since
Static has a
when did
lot
they
of
show
power
that in the
his beck and
cartoons?
call.
He can survive building-sized kabooms.
I don't
lift
recall
hundreds of
half of
tons,
this
and once
information,
turned
man.
This huge chunk of ice into slush in just a couple seconds.
Ice and the required change in temperature for such a feat. Static must have output energy equal to 180 tons of TNT.
He's quick enough to
Yeah,
intercept
that's a little
lasers
bit
confirmed to be
that's
beams
smaller
of actual
than
light, which is
the
pretty
Miles.
darn fast.
And in the cartoon, he actually shoved some quantum juice in some lockers and launched them out of orbit. These are typical school lockers, which can weigh up to 30 pounds each.
And fit approximately one nerd.
To throw 3 of these into space, they would be moving nearly 3,000 times
Just
faster
throw
than
nerds in
sound,
the lockers.
requiring a throwing force equal to 4 kilotons of TNT.
Damn. Okay, sure, that's not canon to the comics, but his electromagnetism could play tug-of-war with super-voice telekinesis, which can lift 4 million tons. I'm not sure Static can go that far, but if he's anywhere close, it's still higher than throwing some lockers around.
Though, despite Static's incredible power, insulators are his kryptonite, and he can run out of juice if he pushes himself too much.
But the guy's one of the coolest superheroes who rarely got his time to shine. Heck, he was good enough to join the Justice League. I think even Virgil himself was shocked to see how cool he really was.
Alright, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
But first, all
I'ma wait a minute. I'ma wait a minute. I'ma wait a minute. Alright, let's talk about it. Alright, Miles and Static, they both are, I'll say they both are inexperienced. Well, they both started out as inexperienced. They both can exhaust themselves in a long duration of time. But Static can apparently can replenish his energy, but he can also reattach his limbs with electricity that I did not know. And Miles, he can regenerate health the same way, but it may take some time for it to kick in. Oh yeah, plus Miles might be a little bit faster than Static. And probably a little bit stronger than Static too, so I don't know. I'm gonna wait a little bit in the video. Let's get it.
For real? You attack me! Well, I got more than one electric psychopath to keep track of that.
This nigga.
What's up with that? I call that a soda touch. And I call this my taser punch.
Close range combat too. As I was saying, he got a little bit more strength.
Wait, what? Keep thinking. Stop thinking.
Alright, hold up. You gotta pick, man. You gotta pick. Oh, shit. Alright, I'm doing like this. Heads for Miles and tails for Static. Wait. I guess I got Miles, man. Cause I don't know. Oh yeah, I forgot about his invisibility.
Okay, you've got surprises, but so do I.
Oh, he gonna reattach his limbs? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. They ain't never showed that shit on TV.
You stupid. All I gotta do is... What? Plasma coil. If you hadn't noticed, this electric biz is kind of my thing. Oh, man.
Is it too late to switch? Is it too late?
That was tough.
Is it too late? Damn it!
Looks like we're kicking off this year with a bang. Poor Miles, though.
Honestly, I'm surprised how this turned out. At first glance, Miles appeared to have a good chance at victory.
He was definitely physically stronger than Static. He would have totally won an arm wrestling contest.
But Virgil's overwhelming.
But I didn't know who
power
necessarily
put him
was
at a
gonna
level
win
above
anyway,
the
so
young Spider-Man.
Oh yeah. Overall, Static's feats were way above Spidey's, even when we scaled Miles to classic Peter Parker's biggest feats. Static definitely had the oomph to take Miles out, but Miles had no easy way to get around his force field.
The variety of techniques at Static's disposal also rent many of Spider-Man's abilities moot.
Like how Spidey's invisibility didn't matter when Static could light him up like a Christmas tree. And his speed was so
Yeah,
similar to what the
oh
spider sense
man,
could
bro,
give
what are you
Miles.
doing?
The super radar wasn't that big of a help.
What are you doing,
Remember,
John?
just because he knew an attack was coming didn't always mean he could dodge it in time.
And, well, shockingly, Static only needed to hit him once. See, his electromagnetic manipulation gave him control over Miles' wall crawling and other abilities. As soon as he got a hold of Miles' bioelectric aura, it was basically all over.
But hey, Miles and all the other Spider-Men fight Electro all the time, and they have no problem dealing with him. Why was Static any different?
Simply put, every iteration of Electro pales in comparison.
He's part of
He
DC,
has
that's
no
why.
feats of power that come even close to Static, and frankly, he's an idiot. This was a fascinating matchup, but... Oh no, not again!
Yay! Mr. Morales put up a jolly good
This
show,
nigga.
and yet Mr. Hawkins had him outdone in breathtaking power, stalwart defense, and veritable versatility.
Let me look at old
Oh, he
dude.
was just miles ahead of him, don't you know?
The victor is
Static.
Static.
You gotta give him the Static shot.
Hey, thanks for checking out the...
Who we got next? Sindel, bro. Sindel versus who? Black Garnet. Garnet Ray. I don't know who she is. Hold on, let me stop this before it transitions to something else. But I don't know who the other chick was, but they got Sindel on the other one, so I gotta wait for the next video. So just like always, I'm gonna stay to the schedule. Same video gonna be out, man. I'm betting right now. I'm betting on Sindel. But as far as this video here, I'm still counting this as a loss. But I really didn't know who was gonna win, who necessarily was gonna be on top above the others. So some told me to stick to Static. Some told me to stick to Static, man. But oh yeah, and to get back to the Kobe Bryant situation, man. I know the whole situation sad or whatever, but I was talking to my homeboy, talking to my homeboy yesterday. When I was just asking him, how do you? I mean, I know death comes for us all, but how do you prepare for that shit? Like, how do you prepare when you lose a loved one. I mean, asking my homeboys and my relatives that a whole bunch. I can't never get a direct answer for that. So my point percent. Well, let me get to the point of it. Life is short. Life is precious. Live every day to the fullest. Tell your loved ones that you love them. Don't take your life for granted. And just keep and just keep pushing, man. That's all you can ask for. Cause, like I said, death comes with us all. So, yeah, we all gonna. It's coming for everybody, man. It has no age limit, and it has no boundaries. It has no limits. So, yeah, man, that's all I got to say on that. But all right, y'all. That was my reaction to Miles versus Static. Marvel Spider-Man versus DC Static Shock. Death Battle. Y'all like this reaction? Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I guess I guess this is considered another L, man. So check y'all out on the next video. Zendaya gonna win this shit though. I'm putting it right now. Zendaya gonna win. All right, check y'all out next time. Peace.